Hey guys, welcome. It's Marcy here, the Cranky Crafter. We are back in our nature journal and I've got string everywhere. That's like an occupational hazard. Today we've got something fun because, well, let's be real. Every time you join in here, it's fun, right? Right. But we've got something extraordinarily fun because Liz over at Buttons for Brains, if you guys haven't partaken of her content, it's amazing and you should rush over there and see what she's all about. Everything that she does is beautiful, but she has just started to dip her toe into creating digitals, and she is putting them on her Ko-fi as like little just free things that you can print out. And look at, you better shut your face right now. How cute is that? Yes, a little Highland cow, which, you know, makes a lot of sense because Liz is in Scotland. So this is what our focal point's going to be. I have to be honest, this one for some reason was a little bit of a challenge to me, and I don't know if it's just because of the style. Like, it's almost kind of kawaii, if you will. It's absolutely cute and adorable, don't get me wrong. It's just for whatever reason my brain had a little bit of a struggle getting it all together. So this is the last one we did. We made it with our snails, with our fodder. I can't remember even what else, other things we've done in here. It's still pretty new. Oh, we did monarchs. Oh yeah, mushrooms, fungus among us. Okay, but this is going to be a one-pager. And here's my thought. I want this to kind of be, well, the focal point. You know what? Oh, bother. Pretend you didn't see me tear that page. Oh, brother. I'm going to take it out because I think that'll be easier for me to do it. Yes. So, I thought for a little bit of texture, we could put this jobby here and then this. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. This is like mulberry paper, I think. It's like got all the fibers in it are pretty visible and tactile in there. Is that what it's called? Mulberry paper? Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. I could have just made that up. Okay, so then we've got our cute little cow. Okay. And then I have these little flowers that I made as, I don't think I ever did a video on them, but they are fodder. They're basically just like little fingerprint flowers. You literally use your fingerprint to make them. So you guys, don't be trying to steal my fingerprint and, you know, get my ID, because that's rude. But I thought we could do something like that. And then maybe put some in that corner. I might have to trim, you know, I might have to trim. And then I have this little butterfly. And my thought was that I'm actually going to cut it in half. I know, that doesn't sound very nice, but hear me out. Because then I thought maybe I could plop it on one of these flowers somewhere. You know, just half of it. Okay, so we have that. All right, we got that. So then, excuse me, I have my hot cinnamon spice tea steeping over here. Is it still 81 degrees out? Yes, it is. Am I drinking hot tea? Yes, I am. I do it almost every day. Okay, so I just have black thread, and I'm going to put it somehow somehow. I might have to move this down. And I might need to do this bit first just so I know what my space is. Okay, this will be like a straight, a straight line. And then I have these super cute little birds. They're like die cuts. Couldn't tell you where I got them. I'm betting my ma probably cut them out for me and sent them at some point. But I thought that I would put them on here like they're on, you know, like a telephone line. But I think we're gonna have to cut their legs off. I know it doesn't sound very good, but sometimes for the sake of art, it has to be done. So that's gonna look something like that. Yeah? Let's see, what should we glue down first so that, let's just do this bit first. I know, I'm just doing the opposite of what I said, but I can if I want. But you know what? I'm gonna put just a very light pencil mark there so that I know where it needs to be. I'm gonna get my glue book out. Okay, I'm just gonna use my glue stick. Did you guys have a good weekend? Recording this early, so I'm just kind of going into my weekend. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. Like that. I kind of want the edges up a little bit to give it a little bit of texture. Okay. And then we're going to glue on our cow. I feel like she should have a name, but I don't know what it is. What about Sophie? She's cute. Okay. And then we're gonna do our little flowers. So yeah, I had this like this kind of. And I don't mind if they kind of pop up on the edges actually, because I feel like it gives it a little bit of dimension like that. How do I want that? Like that. And we'll figure out what we need to trim off. Since this one, yeah, that's right. Since this page is going to be on the edge, like the outside, we might not have to trim that bit, but these on this side, if they hang over, they'll probably get caught up in the fold of the journal, is my guess. We don't have any big plans this weekend, actually, which sometimes is nice to not have any big plans. That. Okay. Oh, I still need that. And then I need my scissors. I need my skizzers. Okay, I just cut it in half, so that part's done. You guys can open your eyes now. Do we want it like kind of on that flower like that? Or, oh, that's kind of cute. No. Okay, do we like that one? I think I kind of like it right there. That's where we're doing it. I mean, obviously I do have two halves, so I could do another one if I wanted. but not ready to do another one yet. I might draw some little legs on it. Maybe I might, to show it resting on there. Okay. Set these aside. I think for the birds and for the string, I'm going to use my art glitter glue because these birds are pretty fragile. His head is almost, he's almost headless. So I'm afraid that the glue stick will not be good. Okay. So want it kind of like that. And I think I might do two. Just for a little bit more texture. What do we think about that? Okay. Now, if you've been here a while, you know that me and this glue have pretty much a hate-hate relationship. It doesn't like to come out. I thought it would be cute if these were like crossed. They are kind of a little, I guess. Do you think I should put one right in the middle? But I bet once I glue the birds down, that will help secure it. Okay, so now we're cutting bird legs off. First, it was cutting butterflies in half, and now it's bird legs. This is a family channel, I promise. Okay. So we could do it like that. Do that like that. And then that one. What do we think about that? Yeah? Okay. Oh. Yeah. I just picked up the thread and tried to use it for glue. Oh, brother. Okay. That wouldn't have worked out so well. Okay, this one. Oh, how did I have that? It was kind of up, right? So that the tail didn't have to be cut off, really. I should have glued that one under a little bit. Think I can get it under there? Marcy, don't mess with it. Okay, all right, that's what we did it. We did it. Okay, okay. Let me clear off these legs. Let me clear off the legs. I say the weirdest things on this channel. Okay, so I thought, do I have, yeah, I got some stamps out, and this is like just some cardstock. I save all the bits and pieces of my like 49 and Market and stuff, and that's what this is, just a remnant. But look, it's got like a little doily. I thought that would be fun to maybe cut out and put our stamp on. But first, Do we want to do but first? No, let's do our stamp. That's fine. We'll do our stamp. I'm just gonna write the word moo. We're very original on this channel. But I'm looking to see. I have two sizes. I've got smaller ones, and even though they are still lowercase, they're, you know, a larger size. So I'm wondering if I want to do, it might be too big. Let's try it and see. Maybe one big one and more of these. Oh no, I think it should be okay. Okay. So then, should we tear it? I think so. And has to be big enough to go on there, so I can't really tear the bottom. I should have torn it. I should have cut it bigger. Or... It's fine. It's fine. Am I even in frame? Probably not. I'm just putting the stamp on there. That's all I'm doing right now. Like that. But here's what else we're gonna do. I have my sari silk, my sari thread over here. I really wanted yellow, but I don't have any yellow. So I think we're gonna do pink. I know, Jenny, over at the Jenny's Crafty Corner, can you even believe I'm gonna do pink? Might have to send help. I love adding the string for texture. I think, no, I was thinking maybe splatters, but you know what? I don't think this is the right fit for splatters. I don't think so. The only thing about this string is it likes to be a part of everything. Okay. So this paper, while it was the mulberry paper, was really textured until I glued it. And then I think the glue really changes the texture of the paper. So I'm just lifting it up a little bit and trying not to tear my journaling paper at the same time. Yeah? I feel like we need a little bit more black something, but what would that be? Do we want... No, I think I know what would be good. Maybe... Do you think we want a little bit of rub-ons? No, that doesn't go. That doesn't go, you guys. Okay. I feel like we just need maybe some... Do I have any, like, text? I'm asking you guys like you know what's in my stamp thing right here. I thought I had, like, some text. You know, just like some words. Hence the word text. They were like, cursive kind of, but listen, I'm not seeing them. So I might just have to choose something. That is not that. All right, just let's think about this a second. I've got numbers. That's not what I want. I don't want numbers. Just stop hee-hawing around. That's what I need to do. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab some book page. I don't feel like it needs a lot of something, but it needs something. Okay, are you still with me? You're like, gee whiz, why don't you have this stuff figured out before you do this? I try to have most of it figured out, but here's the thing. The paper speaks for itself, you guys. Right? Like, it's, nobody is the boss of it, is basically what I'm saying. So when it wants something added, you just have to be prepared to change what you're doing, because the paper's in charge. And you probably don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Want that down there like that. I think I'm gonna have to cut that. That's much better. But now I'm wondering if I want a little bit. Do we want a little bit up top? Maybe. My youngest, super excited. He called me the other day and he managed to get a job at school. He's in college right now, so that's great because life is expensive. And we didn't really expect him to be able to get one so quickly after he got there because, you know, everybody is looking for a job. Do I want to do the edges? Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Just a little bit, maybe. I gotta be careful because that glue dot that I put there is still wet. So leave it to me to get right in it. Okay. I don't want a ton, but that's good. All right, okay. What do we think about that? It's fun, but still think it's missing something. And usually when something's missing, that means it needs dots. That's usually what it means. So, do we think pink and yellow? Just a few. Maybe. Do I want dots? I think I do. Just a few, you guys, because I don't want it to dominate the whole thing, but it needs some color. It needs some additional color. Yes. That helped. Okay, you ready for the grand finale? I know you are. I have these loose daisy embellishments. Can you see them? Where am I? These are by Stampin' Up. I think that my mother-in-law sent me these. I know I didn't buy them. But we're using the white ones. And we're gonna make a garland on her head. Okay, you guys. I mean, she looks cute with just one there, but she's a fairy highland cow, so she's getting a wreath. Ah! That was stuck to the page. Probably could have used tweezers for this. That probably would have been better. Don't worry about the glue because it'll dry clear. Even though our glitter glue and I don't get along, we do agree on the fact that it dries clear. Oh, you know that's cute. Okay, and then I'm going to put a stamp on. What's today? Today's the 19th. 7, 8, 9. Usually I get this backwards and it'll end up saying like the 91st day. So I'm going to try this on a piece of paper first. So I did it right. Most often, for whatever reason, I get the numbers transposed and I'm like, it's September 61st. How about right there? Look at that. All right, let's see what we need to do inside our book. If we need to trim bits off. It was right here, right? I think so. Pretty sure, because I very professionally tore that page down at the bottom. Maybe I can just glue it down a little bit more, and then I won't have to cut it. Do we think? Although it's on a curve. So I'll just fold it over a little bit. All right. Put this in my glue. What do we think? Moo. Okay, you guys, so you need to go check out Buttons for Brains. And if you want to, you can print this off from her Ko-fi shop. All the link, Menopause Brain. All of the information to her Ko-fi is on her page. So you can find that there. And I'll link her information so that you can get there. But I think it turned out super cute. I like how I was able to use some of these little flowers because I haven't really used them that frequently. But yeah, so that's our spread today. And hopefully you guys had fun. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, you know, all that great stuff, because that's a great way to help support your content creators. At any rate, I will see you guys next time.